Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I just made a video on how to put this text in front of this frame, and somebody asked me how I came up with this design. It's really pretty easy. I've done a video on this, but I've made a few changes and steps. So I'm going to draw, I want the thing to be an even number, so I'm going to make it 4 inches. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to make a duplicate. And I'm going to bring that up, holding down the control button so it'll be perpendicular. And then I'm going to make Control D of that again and Control D again. And then I'm going to change the rotation of the center of the page. And then I'm going to rotate it 120 degrees. Another one. Then I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Doesn't matter what color. And now I'm going to rotate it to make it easier to duplicate. I'm going to rotate it 30 degrees, and that way it's going left to right. I can get rid of the circles. Now I'm going to take away the outline and take away the fill and make the outline. Because I find it's a lot easier to move this and manage it like this. So I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to grab that midpoint and go right there to the node, and then I can Control D many times as I want. And then I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to grab the midpoint there and put it there on that node, and then I can Control D. And what I'm doing, it makes it a lot easier, for me at least, to do this. Now, let's take this one right here, and let's fill it in with a blue. We'll use a darker blue this time. Get the interactive fill tool, and just go from the middle outward and pick elliptical, then move your center to the center. We want a little bit more blue and less white. And now we can copy that to all of these by going to the attribute eyedropper, taking a sample and pouring it in those spots. You know, if you had to move it with the interactive fill tool, it makes it a little more difficult to move and manipulate. But this way it's pretty easy. Now I'm going to take all this and I'm going to group it together. And then I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to take a elongated frame and hit P, just making sure everything's in there. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, as long as it doesn't go past the corner, like right there. You're good. Grab your frame, move it over there. Now select it all and go to intersect. And now we have that frame in an intersection. Now I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page, and I'm going to draw another box. Just inside that box, a rectangle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now that box is selected. We're going to go up to Effects, down to Lens. It says no lens effect. We're going to go down and hit fisheye. And then we get that. And then freeze it, or called frozen. And now you have that. That's not the best example because my thing's not big enough. But you get the idea. And then his question was, putting text in that box. So it's the same thing on this one. We'll just put it in that box, and you can see you cannot see it. It's still selected. So now we can go to Object, Order, Front Up Page. Anyway, hope I answered a couple of those questions, and thank you for watching.